Uh, Hi everyone. Today we'll learn about yet another topic, that is his first flight by Liam O'Flaherty. Now, who was Liam O'Flaherty? So this writer was from Ireland. Here, Liam O'Flaherty has tried to show us a very important concept or very philosophical thing that we must or we should learn in our life. That is making an effort. Now here, his first flight, if you see the title of this particular chapter, so we understand that someone is trying to make the first effort about the flight. Now, who is that one? So here, in this particular lesson, there is a young seagull who is trying to learn, who is very much afraid, and who is trying to learn for the very first time to fly. Or we can say that young seagull is trying to learn the flight for the very first time. And as you know that, suppose your own experiences of learning something new, learning to ride a bicycle, or learning to cook something new, or learning to make any kind of new instrument. So while learning that particular thing, you too were afraid, right? Yeah. In the beginning, in the initial stages, you two were not able to understand, or you two were not able to have the courage to do that particular thing. Now, in this particular chapter, as from our own experiences, we can understand that at the initial things are difficult, but as we become familiar with those things, so the things becomes easy. So here, his first flight, or see the experience of our life too. For the first time, when we do something, we are afraid, right? And then afterwards, as we get familiar with that experience, then the thing becomes easy. So this is something that Liam O'Flaherty is trying to tell us through this chapter. Now here he has taken the story of a young seagull. Now what is a seagull? Seagull is a bird which lives near the sea area. Okay, or we can find out that particular bird which has very long wings. Yeah, short legs, long legs, which is white in color. Where do we find this bird? We find this bird onto the sea areas or sea surfaces where he hunts the fish. Yeah, where he catches the fish. So to that area we find this bird, young seagull, or the seagull that we find it out. Now here in this chapter, let us see what happens with him and what he learns at the end of this particular chapter, which is written by Liam O'Flaherty. Now let us start discussion with this particular chapter. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. Now this particular word ledge is very important. Now try to understand with this diagram what is a ledge. Now suppose this is a cliff, right? Yeah, this is a particular stone, and this particular stone has a sudden slope here. And now you can understand this is a cliff where it has a sudden slope, and onto this particular area there is a kind of surface that has come out where you will find out this small bird or young seagull here. Yeah, which has made its legs here, somewhere here is a pole, and this seagull is here. Right? Please understand here. So this is a cliff where you will find this seagull, and there is small bird where it stays with its family. But now see what happens. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. Now we don't understand here. This particular area is called as a ledge. Yeah, what is a ledge here? The ledge is nothing but a horizontal shelf, right? This is a horizontal shelf which is coming out from this particular wall, right? This is a wall of the cliff, and from this particular horizontal shelf that is coming out, and where we will find that this seagull is there. Now he is alone. Why he is alone? Let us see. His two brothers and sister. Now his two brothers, and sister had already flown away the day before. The earlier day, what has happened? His two brothers and sister, they had already taken a flight. They already flown down. Okay, fly, past tense of fly is flown, right? So here already his two brothers and a sister has taken a flight the day before. This, the previous day, they had taken a flight. His sister had already flown away the day before. He had been afraid to fly with them. Now he is very much afraid. They had taken, he's scared, afraid, right? So they had already taken a flight, but he did not take the flight. Why? Because he is afraid to fly. He had been afraid to fly with them. Now he is very much afraid. Why? Because he has no experience earlier, right, of flying, and this is a very first time that he is trying to fly. This is very first time that he is. What is he doing? He is trying to take the flight. Yeah, his first flight. So he is doing this task very first time to remember this one. He had been afraid to fly with them. Somehow, he had taken a little run forward to the brink of the ledge. Now, so this particular brink is to the edge of this particular area. Please see here, this particular area, it is called as a brink. To the edge, suppose I have a cup. This is a cup, right? And when I say the brink means onto the top, to the edges of this area, right? To the edges of this cup. So here onto the brink is very to the very edge that particular seagull had come. He had been afraid to fly with them. The earlier day, his two brothers and sister, they took the flight and they flew away. But now he could not. He is there. What is the reason? He is afraid. Because why he is afraid? Because it is his very first experience. He had been afraid to fly with them. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward to the brink, somehow what he did, he started making an effort. He just moved to the brink. Yeah, to this area. It is called as edge or to the brink of the ledge, and attempted to flap his wings. He became afraid, and now he just from this particular ledge, he came to forward. He just made an effort, and when he has come to the brink, to the edge. Brink means what? To the edge. Brink. The word brink means edge. To the edge he has come, and now he has gathered a little courage, and he is just making an effort after coming to the brink of that ledge. And now let us see what happens with it. He had been afraid to fly with them, and somehow he had taken a little run forward to the brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wings. He became afraid. And now he somehow he took some steps. He came forward, and after coming forward, what he has done? He started flapping his wings. This process is called as a flapping of wings. Okay, when the birds are ready to fly, or before flying, when they flap their wings, right? Or during their flight, they flap their wings. So he is making an effort to fly. What he is doing now? He is flapping the wings. Okay, moving upward and downward his wings. So that process is called as a flapping. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward to the brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wings, he became afraid. Now he is very much afraid because he had never done this thing earlier before. The great expanse of sea stretched down beneath, and now what was there beneath here? So here beneath there was a sea, right? To the vast area the sea had spread. Right? Yeah, to this vast area there was water. To this vast area there was a water. And now please understand. So you can understand his condition, right? He is alone. All the family members, they are flying a day before they are left, and two brothers, sister, and the parents of the seagull, they are flying, correct? And now he is alone. He can